But before I do that, I have my co-anchor here with me. She is...
Okay, my name is Afyon Kayeni. Grace, good morning.
Good morning. I'm sure you know what time it is. It is newspaper review
Yes,
time.
a newspaper review.
And we get to review 4 papers: the Guardian, the Punch, the Vanguard, as well as the Daily Trust. And I know that it is the Salah celebration is day 2 of the Salah celebration, and some people might not be. Some people wouldn't have celebrated their Eid al-Kabir Saya yesterday, waiting for today. Yes, I hope you will send our Salah rams to us.
And that has been the question every time.
Yes.
Where's the ram? Where's the cow? Please send it.
I saw a post. The person said, "My father's ram is not mine."
Oh my God.
Father's ram is not mine. Do not ask me. But then let's quickly delve into the dailies. But that's after this breather. Please stay tuned. Yes, you can. If you've seen our tweet, you should know that we already have some top stories there already. And today is a day, Thursday, where we give you the opportunity to call us. There is no guest today, so it'll just be you and us. We're listening to you. Remember, the number to call is 0700 1021 1021. Or send a WhatsApp message to 0907 224 5018. Yeah, you can keep the call coming already. Let's start with the Punch newspaper. The big picture here, as expected, it's the Salah celebration, right? A big story as expected. Just beneath the nameplate is Salah. Current pains necessary, says Tinubu. Governors preach unity. The riders. President assures Nigerians of better days. PDP lambaste APC. Governors demand peaceful coexistence as Muslims celebrate Salah. And then you see pictorial representation of what happened at the prayer ground yesterday. Yeah, and I told you that I learned yesterday that it's not the regular prayer ground, really, because of the it's not really heavy, because of the downpour of the rain yesterday. So they had to create another place for them to pray. And there you see a picture of the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as well as the NSA Nuhu Ribadu, that is National Security Advisor to the President, Nuhu Ribadu. Not far from here, next to him, is Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Amzat. To his left, that's his left now. His left, you will see, or right rather, right, you will see, this is Femi Gbajabiamila. And also, after Femi Gbajabiamila is Babatunde Raji Fashola, former governor of Lagos State, and also former Minister of Works. Yeah, and all the pictures are still about the celebration. There's a student at the prayer ground praying. Away from that story, we have Ladoja rejects Makinde planned elevation of I chiefs. Ladoja rejects Makinde planned elevation of I chiefs. That's on page 12 of the Punch newspaper. Community groans over bad road, seeks Abiodu's intervention. Community groans over bad road, seeks Abiodu's intervention. That's on page 5. As you see a picture there of a bad road, it looks like there was a heavy downpour of rain, and then the buses are trying to move. But then telling us that community, they are groaning over the bad roads, and Abiodun, that is the governor of Ogun State, seeking for the governor of Ogun State's intervention. I believe that's in Ogun State. That's why they're seeking his intervention. Away from that story, next to that is drama. Senate ex-spokesman Adeleke supporters clash as Eid ground. So I saw that story yesterday.
That one is something.
I'm like, okay, what happened? He came to pray, and then there's a clash.
There's a clash.
And they had to just take him away. They take the governor, Governor Adeleke, and then returning back. And then, but at some point, they feel like, okay, these people that we are surrounded with, it looks like they are armed and they are not here to pray. But then, you want to know more about that story, you should pick a copy of the Punch newspaper. It's on page 14.
I actually guess that's an opposition kind of thing, and those people there are not really in support of the current governor Adeleke. So that's
perhaps.
just Okay.
Just above the nameplate, we are still on the Punch newspaper. Marketers project 700 naira per litre petrol.
Oh my God.
Dear Nigerians, I'm sure you're listening. How are you going to be coping?
Oh my
How are you
God.
going? Let me not say how are we. Yeah, I'm still in Nigeria, by the way. But then, how are you going to be coping? Because I don't have the opportunity to talk for myself, so I can't speak for myself. You are the one. We are telling you, informing you what's happening, right? So you should be the one to tell us like how you tend to cope. Will you still be able to go out, or you prefer to work from home? What do you know? How do you tend to cope with this situation if it increases to 700 naira per litre? Really? I know that in some states, I know a
Yes,
friend
in
of mine was
some
telling me in
states.
Akwa Ibom states that
Yeah.
it goes for as much as 600 naira per litre.
Exactly,
I know
yes.
that's your state, right?
Yeah. My dear, we don't really know what is really happening, but I just hope things just pans out very well for Nigerians, and that's just the prayer.
Yeah, because I know that there's been some speculation that it will even get to 1,000 naira, but then this is not to scare you, really. It's not to
Or we
scare
can we really rule that out? We cannot rule that out because we've seen so much. Remember when they said, yes, a dollar to a naira will be 500. Then we're like, no, it's not possible. But now we've seen it and everything is just panning out and it's reality. But we hope for the best.
Still on the front page of the Punch newspaper, 120 billion naira USSD debt won't be cancelled. Telcos tell bank. 120 billion naira USSD debt won't be cancelled. Telcos tell banks. Perhaps that's where they're trying to. Okay, let's see. Let's just last story. Nigeria's digital infrastructure inadequate for cashless economy. That's from the World Bank. Nigeria's digital infrastructure inadequate for cashless economy. World Bank. I remember when the issue of cashless economy came, it was a struggle for so many people. Like, how are we going to do this? Cashless economy, you don't want you to owe money. We don't want to be, everything needs to be cashless. You just have to take your ATM card and then you transfer, have your transaction. But then Nigerians it's been how many years since the cashless economy came, and then it looks like we are getting used to the system, really. So how have you been coping since the issue of cashless economy came? Let us know your top story. What story caught your attention? You can let us know. The number to call is 0700 1021 1021. That is 0700 1021 1021. You can send. Yeah, I was going to read the WhatsApp number. The WhatsApp number is 0907 224 5018.
All right, let's look at the Punch newspaper. The big story is the Punch. The Guardian newspaper. All right, the Guardian newspaper. All right, the big story saying presidency, PDP trade blames over bleak low-key celebration. Again, presidency, PDP trade blames over bleak low-key celebration. Looking about the Salah celebration. Yes, we know that Nigerians are not really finding it that easy celebrating Salah. And you can go to the market and see how people are actually going in the market and coming out with just little or nothing to buy.
Yeah. Okay. So prior to the Salah celebration, just a day, that was today's 29. Let me
Yeah,
27th Salah
27.
celebration. I know that a plate of tomatoes I usually go for at that day was
Oh my
500
God.
naira. But just yesterday, after I guess they didn't have buyers, so
Okay.
I went there and they sold for me at 300 naira. I'm like, oh, so you guys are ready to sell? And are you ready to do business? Perhaps they didn't get many sellers to buy from them, so they had to reduce the cost.
All right, let's look at other stories on the Guardian front page newspaper. Flooding, FCTA to evacuate residents of Trademore Estate. And also land use ad between powerful governors and oppressed citizenry. And also lobbyists stranded as Tinubu relocates from Bodilian to White House. Underneath the Guardian newspaper, stock market gains of 5 trillion naira in 6 months. Stock market gains 5 trillion naira in 6 months. And federal government to stop funding professional bodies cancels from 2026. I'll take that again. Federal government to stop funding professional bodies in 2026. And that's the Guardian newspaper for you, Lagos, this morning.
From the Guardian newspaper, we move over to the Vanguard. Before I move over to the Vanguard, you said something about on the Guardian newspaper. There's a story about lobbyists stranded as Tinubu relocate from Brodilion to White House. So it is that period where people are lobbying. They have to lobby the president.
They want something. Everybody wants a piece of the cake.
That it has. Today, right? I forgot to even mention that. I said I was going to mention this. Today makes it 1 month since the president was sworn in. Really, it is 1 month.
But a lot has happened.
30 days. A lot has happened. Yes, a lot
Policies
has happened.
Changing.
Policies have been reformed.
Yes.
Subsidy removal, one of them. Electricity tariff is yet to be okay. That's have been backtracked, really. But then the issue of foreign exchange also. We are trying to get a unified foreign exchange. A lot has happened. And also, we know that in the next 30 days, the president is meant to submit the names of the ministers. That is why most people are running. They are lobbying.
You know what?
Lobbying him.
You know what, Grace? Some people I got someone told me, the governor is not around. I would try bringing the governor in to talk to us. And he said the governor is not always around. He's in Abuja. He has to be with the president. I was like, okay. So is that his new home? Like, what about the state? So everybody wants a piece of the cake. Everybody wants a piece of the president. So they are not even, they know, of course, he's not even in Brodilion any longer in Ikoyi. So it's relocated back to Abuja. I mean, that's where his office, the White House. And people have, trooping there. Where are you? I'm in Abuja. Where are you? I know. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so he has a White House in Lagos.
Yes, in Lagos, yes.
Lagos. So Brodilion is where he stays. So the White House has just been refurbished. So he moved there, still in Lagos. So usually presidents of a nation, of Nigeria, I've observed during their celebration. I know President Muhammadu Buhari usually travel to Katsina State, his home country, his home state. And now President Tinubu traveled to his Lagos State, which is his home state, and then to celebrate. And then many people are lobbying to, what next is meant to happen in the next 30 days. Is meant to submit the names of the ministers,
which he has already compiled.
We do not know. We do not know if he has compiled.
Seriously, I trust President Bola Tinubu for that one. He will not even miss his words.
Perhaps there can be a change of plans, so that's why they are lobbying. Might still be a change of plans.
Let's see what happens.
Do not forget me, Mr. President. That's what we are trying to do now. But then let's go to the Vanguard newspaper. Right. On the front page of the Vanguard newspaper, it says presidency fires back at PDP LP, that is Labour Party, over alleged anti-party policies. Presidency fires back at PDP LP over alleged anti-people policies. The riders. PDP cautions APC FG alleges anti-people policies. Tasks Nigerians as prayers over economic hardship. Tinubu's government lives in opulence while Nigerians groan. That's from LP. PDP envious of Tinubu's achievements in 3 weeks. That's from the presidency. Tinubu taking bold steps to reposition Nigeria. That's from APC. Again, you see a picture representation of Tinubu and men of the APC as the prayer ground for Eid prayers. Still on the front page, Idil Kabil, CDS, Chief of Army Staff, vow to tackle insecurity. That's on page 8. Illegal sale of government property. Plateau Task Force reads riots act to developers and others. Illegal sale of government property. Plateau Task Force reads riot acts to developers and others. Shun ethnic religious rivalry. Tinubu urges Nigerians. Shun ethnic religious rivalry. Tinubu urges Nigerians. The riders says Nigeria will experience peace, stability, prosperity. Insists Nigeria must make sacrifices for country's prosperity. That's on page 9. We must interrogate SDGs. That's from the scholars. NSITF resolves dispute as PAMSEC Child's Union leaders. To another story, this is a sports story. Don't leave Napoli yet. Obafemi Martins advises Osimhen. We're not done with the Vanguard yet. Above the name plate, pension registration drops 10% as Pencom go after defaulters. Pension registration drops 10% as Pencom go after defaulters. That's on page 19. Lassuth performs first non-surgical hole in heart repair. Oh, great things are happening in Nigeria. That's on page 25. Drama as Adeleke's 8 ex-Senate spokesman clash at Eid prayers. Page 10. Tariff hike. NERC, Nigerian Electric Regulatory Commission, awaits President's approval. Plans stakeholders meeting. Well, did you know that Nigeria is also paying subsidy for electricity? I didn't know until like two weeks ago. But there you have it. Tariff hike, NERC await presidency's approval. Plans stakeholders meeting. So when the president approves it, there will be a tariff hike. I said 30 to 40%. And finally, on the Vanguard newspaper, crack in Benue APC as splinter group connives meeting to zone positions. Crack in Benue APC as splinter group connives meetings to zone positions. Those are the stories on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. Do well to call us on 0700-1021-1021 or send a WhatsApp message to 0907-224-5018. And I was going to add that, how have you been coping this Salah celebration? You can call us to let us know. Really, you can call us to let us know. I know that there are not many buses on the road again. Perhaps most of the drivers have gone to celebrate or have traveled to their home state. Really, we do not know, because this morning it was really a big deal getting to work. But then let us know the stories that caught your attention. The number to call again is 0700-1021-1021. We'll take a breather and return shortly.
Join us Mondays to Fridays at 7:05 a.m. to 8 a.m. for freshly baked stories on the newspaper review at High Impact 102.1 FM. Follow us on social media at High Impact 102.1 FM or call 0700 1021 1021. You can also send WhatsApp messages to 0907 224 5018. High Impact 102.1 FM, your urban lifestyle station.
John,
What's up?
check your phone. I just send you Momo referral.
My mama don't run that one for me since now. Me say for the find who I go refer, make a quick hammer my million.
Hey! You too fit be one of the 12 millionaires for the Momo Refer and Win promo. To win, dial star 671 hash to sharply open your Momo account and select option 6 to refer family and friends them. After that, make sure say them open Momo account and use them recharge airtime or data at least 100 naira. Chicken, the more people where you refer, the more you go win. If you not see out of 12 million naira every week, you fit to chop out of 25 million naira.
Momo Refer and Win promo. The more you refer, the more you win. Promo go run from June 15 till August 9, 2023. Terms and conditions they shall. Are you looking for an avenue to blast your brand? Why not let us be your detonator at High Impact Radio 102.1 FM with Got You Covered. For advert placement, sponsorship, partnership, call us on 0706 393 5694, 0915 958 1881, 0902 745 3931, or send an email to info@highimpactstudio.com.
Join us Mondays to Fridays at 7:05 a.m. to 8 a.m. for freshly baked stories on the newspaper review at High Impact 102.1 FM. Follow us on social media at High Impact 102.1 FM or call 0700 1021 1021. You can also send WhatsApp messages to 0907 224 5018. High Impact 102.1 FM, your urban lifestyle station.
Welcome back. Still on the newspaper review, we are looking at Daily Trust. The big headline is saying hasty economic reforms worsening poverty. And underneath the big headline is saying reforms could push 7.1 million Nigerians into poverty by year end. That's World Bank. Reforms could push 7.1 million Nigerians into poverty by year end. World Bank. And also the story, only sequential execution will impact positively on people. It is important that reforms are not forced, Professor Nwaleke. And PDP cautions APC, federal government, over anti-people policies. Also, we have another story on the front page of Daily Trust. Eid, Tinubu, royal fathers, imams hype on unity, patriotism. Eid, Tinubu, royal fathers, imams up on unity, patriotism. Federal government stops funding of professional bodies, cancels. We also have a rider to that story. Despite outcry over jam, cutoff max, data shows 140 plus among lowest. That story is looking very
lowest.
not
Is
good
as
at
the
all.
UTME now become very difficult?
I don't understand.
When I sat for UTM, I never had below 200, and I'm wondering below 100, but maybe that's okay. Now I see why the JAM reduced the cutoff mark to 140. It made the news at the weekend, right? People were saying, the education standard of Nigeria has fallen. Why will it be 140?
In our
Usually
time,
it used to be 200.
200 in
Now
our
they
time.
said,
And the list was just 180 then, I remember, but we were even taking like over 200, 220, 240, but I don't understand what is going on that
100, below 100. Really, the education standard. I think those in the education sector, the stakeholders really need to do something about the standard of education in the country.
That's right. Also, we have another story beside it. Our Sokoto famous butcher was killed over alleged blasphemy. We hear this almost all the time. I don't get it. Blasphemy in the north, and really, really very sad, very sad. And yes, that's all on the Daily Trust newspaper.
Yes, you can call us on 070010211021 or send a WhatsApp message to 0907-224-5018. We've taken other papers, the Punch, the Vanguard, Daily Trust, as well as Vanguard newspaper, the Punch newspaper. We've taken virtually all the papers. Now let's look into the stories while we await your call. It says marketers project 700 naira per litre petrol. The story reads, all marketers have projected that the pump price of petrol could rise above 700 naira per litre in northern Nigeria starting from July. That's how many days time? This is 29.
Just 2 more days, two more days, or less than two days.
Wow. 700 above 700 naira per litre.
But seriously, I don't doubt that. I don't.
Let me continue reading. It says the National Controller Operations Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, Mike Osatuyi, told the Punch on Wednesday that prices could rise to above 700 naira per litre in the north once independent marketers start importing products from July. He said while those living in northern states could pay as much as 700 naira per litre, and above for those outside Lagos should expect to pay around 610, as residents in Lagos would pay about 600 naira per liter.
If they're paying 500 already, I don't think 600 will really shake anyone, because I mean, I don't get it.
From 185, how it
Yes.
skyrocketed to
No,
500
Nigerians.
naira.
Oh
And
my
we're still
God.
coping, really.
Nigerians are struggling. They're
tough
trying to
skin,
grapple
really.
with this 500. But I think if they had it to 700, Nigerians would just like, okay, let's just give up. Because seriously,
You think so?
yes, I think so.
this-
Because I think
Nigeria.
Nigerians are grappling with this. They cannot even come to terms with it. You can see some areas the cars are not coming up. You mean some places that you see so much congestion, cars are coming in, but you just see few cars on the street of Lagos, and you're like, what's going on? And people are managing and trying to economize their fuel. Instead of owning their or normally they own their generator like 3-4 hours, they're doing it 1 hour a day, and electricity is not coming in surplus.
So Nigerians are, from what I see, we are resilient people.
Nigerians
Yeah,
are.
we're
They
able
are.
to withstand, even recover quickly from difficult situations.
But I think the
So-
policy, sorry to put in the policy of the fuel subsidy, I like what the paper is saying, it's just hasty. It's an hasty economic policy for me, in my opinion. And also the opposition said that too, that it's quite hasty putting Nigerians in so much struggle, because we have already gone through a whole lot, and adding this to us, for me, it's something that there should be something for us.
You know, experts have advised that it should have been taken, the subsidy removal should have been done gradually.
That is
And
it.
then while our refineries be revamped gradually, step by step. And if we have our refineries working and we are able to refine our crude here, we'll be having it at a very, very good rate. We don't have to export it and import it back. But then see what happens. And people have been talking about the private-owned refinery,
the Dangote.
the Dangote refinery, which Nigeria has just 20%. Although experts also said 20% is not small. But hey, I know they are trying to get the alternative means of alternative means of electricity, of power supply, alternative means of fuel into your car. I know people are trying to convert their vehicles to gas, the one using gas, yeah. So I don't know. How have you been coping? Have you tried it? Are you planning to try it? Let us know. You can call us on 0700 1021 1021. Yes, speaking about this. Say Lagos will be 600 naira, and that's fair, really, because it's just 100 naira difference, and we have like. Looks like we are really used to this. We are come rain, come sunshine. We have to go out.
No,
and Lagos is a metropolitan city. Of
Grace,
the country.
at this juncture, what do you expect Nigerians to do? What exactly do you expect Nigerians to do? Of course,
what
get used to it. Get used to
Don't
it,
get
and
used
just
to it,
do
yeah.
something
But then you
different.
don't just go out if you don't have things in very important things to
Exactly.
do. We have a call already.
Yes, we have a call.
Hello, good morning. Your name and where you're calling us from, please.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name,
John from Oba.
John.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, your name again.
John from Oba.
Okay, go ahead with your thoughts, John. Remember.
You said we should call and you are taking too much time to answer us.
Oh, my apologies, please.
So about the fear,
Yeah.
you see, if you even go up to 1,000 naira,
So we've heard.
you know why?
Why, please?
You know why?
Why? Tell us.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Okay.
Tell us.
When you are taking crude from here to overseas for refining, and you are importing it back, you have to think about the production fee there. You have to think about the transportation fee there.
Yeah.
You have to think about the landing costs here now. And all these things is subjected to international currency denominations,
Yeah. Yes, you're right. Yes.
which is predominantly the dollar. And when the dollar goes up, the price will go up. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
So it will be over 1,000 before
We're not
by
praying
next
for
year,
that
by
to
December.
happen.
So you be prepared. Hello.
I'm with
you. It's not the doomsday prophecy. It's just the reality. So So you should expect that. As long as they are not putting down their thinking cap, to know that the factors of productions, one of the key factors is that you situate your factory near land which is the resources, which means that you save cost, you save time, and you save issues of transportation. Good morning. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, caller.
John
Thank
from
you.
Ogba. Thank you.
John.
Really made a good use of his time. He explained why. You know, Nigerians, they don't even that speculation then. You said it. He said it. Yes, this is true. Cost of this, cost of transporting, cost of importing it back. But I know this is 7:48 already. We should be wrapping up. But yes, I was going to say that this cost of petrol, right? Premium Motor Spirit, if it goes for 600, things will increase further.
It will increase further. At the moment, we are trying to grapple with when fuel, of course, we know when fuel increase, everything will be affected. Everything just goes up. And you know, a bag of rice, you know what a bag of a bucket of tomato is saying, you know what, everything has just gone up. So I mean, Nigerians are just trying to do this strategy mode. That's what they're trying to do right now. That's
and
what
we
they're
hope
trying to do.
that the drivers or those the market, the sellers, do not try to use this opportunity to exploit.
What do you
people.
expect, Grace? What
they
do you
shouldn't
expect?
use this means to exploit people. That wouldn't be fair.
They will. Some of them will.
That
they
wouldn't
will.
be fair because it's one Nigeria. We are both feeling the pain.
We are.
But then I know that the World Bank advised Nigeria that the money saved from the subsidy removal should be used in other sectors of economy. And that was the plan. That was the initial plan. That was what President Tinubu said. But we hope they do this. If they can really do this, we will be smiling because it's just the pain. We'll be feeling the pain now, but later on, we experience the gain. And this is where we have to sign out. It is time to go. It's time to go already. This is where we have to draw the curtain of this edition, this Thursday episode of the Newspaper Review. Thank you for calling us. Thank you for listening. I am Grace Paul Adebayo saying God bless Nigeria.
And I am Afyong Eyeni. God bless Nigeria also, and hope for the best. Thank you.
Join us Mondays to Fridays at 7:05 a.m. to 8 a.m. for freshly baked stories on the Newspaper Review at High Impact 102.1 FM.